Hey, how you doing? Josh Mason here with NutrieHealth.com. Quick video for you today. I'm going to give you a complete review on Automatic Body by Nutrie. Okay, I honestly believe it's going to be one of the more thorough, unbiased reviews you're able to find anywhere on the internet. So hopefully you get some massive value from this. Hopefully you're able to get all of your questions answered, and you're able to make a good, informed decision of whether or not this is something that you want to be a part of. Okay, so before we get started though, guys, I think it's really important to let you know that I am an independent brand partner along with my wife Lori. For the Nutrie products. Okay, so we do make commissions when we share and promote and sell this product throughout the internet, through friends and family, whatever the case may be. We do make commissions on this. I always just want to be, completely upfront with you guys and transparent, and let you know that, if you do decide to click through one of our links and purchase product, we do receive a commission on that. It's only fair that I tell you that. So I just want to get that out of the way before we get started. Okay, I'm going to talk a little bit fast in this video, guys, because I don't want to keep you here all day long. I don't want this to be a 30, 40-minute video. Try to keep it under 20 minutes, but I do want to give you a lot of value. Okay, I want to give you everything I believe you should know or you need to know about the products, about the program. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. The products, the program, and just a little bit about it, and you can really get an idea of what this is and what makes it really so cool. Okay, guys, and also too, just to kind of touch on when I was saying that we do make commissions on it, I also want to just let you know that there's no way I would be promoting this product if I didn't A, think it could really help you, B, I didn't believe in it, and C, I didn't think it was actually great products with a great company. Okay, so with that being said, it really is, in my opinion, something that's really never been done before and really revolutionary, guys. I think you're really going to love it. Okay, so as you can see from the screen here, we're actually on a blog post that I wrote to go along with this video. There's a lot, I go into a lot more detail on the blog post, so feel free. There'll be a link directly below this video in the description. That is if you're watching it on YouTube or somewhere that I actually placed it. Sometimes people take my videos and put them in different places around the web, so I can't guarantee there's a link. So there's not a link. Just go to NutrieHealth.com, look for the Automatic Body review, and you can get a little bit more detail on Automatic Body and Nutrie. Okay, I'm just going to kind of skim through this blog post. We're going to use it as an outline, and I'm going to touch on some of the more important things and give my a little bit of insight, a little bit of feedback. Now, I've actually been a brand partner since almost day one. Brought the opportunity very early in Nutrie, once they launched to the market in early 2013. Now the products and the system and everything was in development for over 2.5 years before they actually launched it to the public, to the market in early 2013. And so I got involved pretty early with it. We're actually customers, as well, so we actually use the product too. So I know what I'm talking about. I've been through the ups and downs and the changes and everything that's come along with the company. So I definitely can hopefully give you a very solid review. Okay, so like I said, we're here on the blog post. I'm not going to touch too much on the background. I may kind of give you a little idea of when it started. It's co-founded by Aaron Parkinson, so you can read up more on him, and celebrity fitness trainer Kim Lyons. She's also involved with the program. We'll talk probably a little bit more about her in a minute as well. So if you want to know a little bit more about the background, feel free to head over to the blog post and check that out. But first thing I wanted to dive into, guys, is the cost. Okay, I know that's important for everybody. I want to know how much is it, right? So there's actually two ways that you can become affiliated with Nutrie. Okay, you can either be a customer or you can be a brand partner. Okay, which means you're a distributor of the product. You can sell the product and make commissions on it, and you actually do both too, like we do. So you can be a customer and a brand partner. I always recommend becoming a brand partner, guys. It's not expensive to get started, and they actually have a program called the free program that if you can get 3 people, maybe after you start to see some great results on it, you'll be a little bit more passionate about sharing it, and you can get your product for free. You just bring in 3 other people who actually buy the product too, who get the same amount monetarily that you get. Okay, so let's say, just for example, you spend $80 a month on your product. You get 3 people that spend at least $80 a month, you get your product for free. So that's pretty cool. All right. So I definitely recommend becoming a brand partner. It's pretty new in this company too. In the weight loss industry, it's a multi-billion-dollar industry, so there's a lot of money to be made. Maybe you could use a few extra bucks, thousands, tens of thousands of dollars, whatever you want to do, by becoming a brand partner. Okay, that's something you're interested in. Now, if you're not interested in that, you just want to be a customer, that's totally cool too. And there's a lot of different packages, a lot of different options there. Okay, so actually on the blog post, I link off to the product page. So I don't want to give you any numbers of how much stuff costs in this video because sometimes it changes and the packages change and stuff like that. So just go ahead and check out that blog post. Like I said, there should be a link below the video. Okay, and then you can actually go off and you can see they have starter packs and just sample packs and larger pro packs. Okay, so it's a little bit of everything that fits every budget. Okay, so definitely check that out if you want to know a little bit more about the cost. Okay, so like I said, guys, talking fast here, but I want to get everything out under 20 minutes. Let's touch on the program for a minute. Okay, so before we get to the products, actually, there's a program that's going to go along with your products. Okay, so there's 3 products, 2 main products. Okay, but the program is what really makes it cool. Okay, I mean the products are great. They have great stuff in them, very healthy stuff. We'll talk about that in a second. But the program itself is what really makes it, in my opinion, so cutting edge, so different. Okay, the way it works is, you get involved with the program. You're going to set your goals. Okay, so let's say you want to lose, 20 pounds or something. All right, well, you're going to set your goals. And the program is going to customize itself to your specific goals, which basically means now you're going to get a video each week to your smartphone. Okay, so you have an iPhone or an Android, you're going to get a video each week to your smartphone with Kim Lyons, a celebrity fitness trainer, and she's going to give you an overview of what you guys are going to do that week. Okay, and then you also get notifications throughout the day telling you when to, drink your skinny shot, which is one of the products. When to drink a fuel, which is another one of the products. When to drink water. When to do air squats and little exercises throughout the day. Okay, so it's kind of like having a personal trainer in your pocket. Okay, now a lot of us have smartphones. Not everybody does, but a lot of people have smartphones, and we're kind of addicted to them. You know what I mean? So we always have our smartphone with us. So you have somebody to keep you accountable. Okay, and you just either accept or decline when say it says come in and drink a skinny. Maybe you can't drink it at that moment. You decline. And it keeps track of everything, guys, and that's really cool because it keeps you accountable. Okay, so that's one of the main things where it keeps you accountable. And what's also really cool about that, and this is really the main core focus of Nutrie, is one small change per week. Okay, so instead of doing a crash diet or one of them fad diets where you lose a ton of weight up front, research and statistics have shown that the majority of people, up to 80%, actually gain all that weight back or even more within the next 2 years. Okay, so instead of doing the crash diet and that type of stuff, really quick fad diets, this is changing habits. Okay, does that make sense? I mean, it's changing habits for you guys. All right, so you're building a healthier lifestyle through a series of small changes that at the end is going to produce big results, and it will continue to produce results, for years to come. Okay, so really cool stuff. You got celebrity fitness trainer Kim Lyons. You got the smartphone app, ties into your goals and what you want to see. And then you got the products. Okay, so let's talk quickly about the products as well. Like I said, there's 3 products in total at the moment. There's the Skinny, okay, which is really the core product, which is the main product, which is a small little bottle. It's an appetite suppressant, energy booster. It's packed with massive super diet foods like raspberry ketones and Garcinia cambogia, which is things, you hear Dr. Oz talking about and a lot of health professionals talking about. Really powerful stuff, and they packed a ton inside this little bitty bottle, okay, and it tastes good, it's quick, it's easy, and it's an amazing little product, okay. People are losing weight just by drinking this product alone, right, once or twice a day. People are already seeing weight loss, 2 to 3 pounds a week, each and every week, okay, so tons and tons of proof, results, case studies, all that's out there for you guys. There's some at NutrieHealth.com. It's all over the internet. People are getting results with this program. Okay, they love it. All right, so let's jump into the Fuel real quick. Fuel is going to be your protein, okay, your protein shake. Now, what's really cool about Fuel, well, A, it has 30 grams of high-quality Australian whey protein, which if you're familiar with protein, and even if you're not, the Australian protein is completely organic, all right? They don't use any chemicals or anything like that. So you're getting the best protein in the world, 30 grams of it packed into, a 16-ounce can, a nice, sleek can. So there's no mixing or blending or anything like that. You can grab it and go. Okay, so that's really, with Automatic Body, they took into account that people live busy lives, and there's not always time to eat right, and not always time to get to the gym. So they've made it as easy as possible for you with the smartphone, keeping you accountable and keeping you on track, and with products that you can just grab and go, right? And it really tastes good too. The Fuel is actually my favorite product. Okay, maybe kind of head and head with the energy drink, which we'll talk about next. But it tastes good, guys. It actually tastes good, and I've had a lot of different protein shakes in the past, and no matter how much you mix or blend, you always get that nasty stuff floating in there. I mean, it's just inevitable. This, guys, it's like, I mean, it's great stuff. I definitely think you'll enjoy it. It comes in chocolate right now. Hopefully some new flavors coming out soon on that. I believe I heard that they're in the process, but not a guarantee on that. All right. So those are the two main products, the Skinny and the Fuel, okay, that go along with the program. Those are the two that you need to know about the most. Now, the energy drink is kind of just like a bonus. It doesn't necessarily tie into the program, but they recognize that, you know, there's a huge market for energy drinks, A, and B, the majority of them out there are just not good for you. They contain a lot of toxic ingredients, and, you know, it's just people are literally dying from energy drinks when they consume too much, all right? So Nutrie decided to come out with an energy drink that's actually good for you. It's packed with all natural products. It tastes great. And you're not going to get that crash and burn that you get with a lot of other energy drinks, you know, later on in the day. So you're going to get the same energy, but you're going to kind of ease off instead of just crashing with that, all right? And I love the energy as well. Like I said, it's probably a toss-up for me with the Fuel and the energy drinks. Personally, my wife loves the Skinny, so, you know, it's a win-win-win for all of us there. So products are very important. Great stuff, all natural stuff. We're in development for quite a while, and, you know, they really just knocked the cover off the ball with that particular set of products. Okay, so effectiveness, we're going to kind of skip that. I already talked about really how effective it is. Negatives, guys. Hey, listen, this isn't going to just be a completely, you know, you know, review just because I want to sell you something. Like I told you, I was honest in the beginning, and I'm going to continue that throughout the video because not everything is perfect. There's not one product that's actually perfect. Everything always has, you know, a little something that they can get better on. Now, the negatives for me with the program is, A, like I said, you need a smartphone for the program to, you know, really be most effective. Of course, you can take the products, still see great results, but not all of us have a smartphone, right? You know, millions and millions of us do, but not everybody does. So essentially, you can't really use the program part if you don't have the smartphone. Okay, if you're not able to unlock the videos and get the push notifications, kind of left in the dust. So that is a small negative. And then the other thing there I have, which I talked about a little bit ago, touched on, is there's only a couple flavors at the time. There's only one flavor of each product at the time I'm making this video. Like I said, there is a rumor that more products are in development, different flavors, vanilla and a coffee flavor and stuff like that. I don't know for sure if or when that's coming out, but it would be nice to have, you know, some choices. And I can almost guarantee they will introduce that sooner than later. So hopefully that negative, you know, won't be part of my review on the next one. But really, that's the only two, you know, negatives that I have on the program. I sat here and I thought, what else would I like to see different? And those are really the only two things. Refunds, guys, you get a 90-day money-back guarantee. So any product that you don't use, you can return it and get your money back. So you get that guarantee that, you know, if you don't like it, you can, you know, get your money back. So it's risk-free. So definitely check it out. Okay. And then the business opportunity, guys. Talked about that a little bit in the beginning, how I became a brand partner, because I seen it as a great business opportunity. I mean, A, you have products, 3 different products that are multi-billion-dollar businesses with energy drinks, protein shakes, and appetite suppressant energy shots. Okay, in each segment, man, that's a huge market. And, you know, Nutrie's still a baby. Time I'm shooting this video, even though it's almost a year old, it's still a baby. It's going to be a baby for a couple more years. And then, you know, so depending on when you're seeing this video, I mean, actually, it's a great opportunity probably no matter when you're seeing this video. But if you're seeing it sooner than later, I would jump on this because people are starting to get to know a little bit more about the product. It's starting to expand. And you're kind of really at the forefront of this thing. And you can jump on this and you can make some money, guys. I mean, you can definitely make some money helping people live a healthier lifestyle, promoting a product that is good, you know what I mean, which is important to me anytime I'm promoting anything. And, you know, it's just a beautiful thing, guys. I mean, it's totally up to you. If you're not into network marketing or a business opportunity or work from home type of deal, it's all good, totally cool. But if it sounds like something you're interested in, definitely go ahead and check that out. Now, of course, I have more information, NutrieHealth.com, about the compensation plan and about the ins and outs of, you know, the business opportunity. Check out that more over at NutrieHealth.com. But, guys, you know, I threw a little bonus in here because I want to help you guys. You know, if you decide to lock arms with me and my wife, decide to be a part of our team, and you want to promote this product, I can definitely help you, you know, in a few ways. Okay, now I like to set up my business, which in my opinion is a little bit of a smarter way. Okay, not everybody's going to agree with that, but I like to do things taking advantage of technology and automation and systems and the internet. Okay, for example, I mean, you're watching this video. You know, it took me 20 minutes to shoot the video, a few minutes to edit it, you know, upload it. And it's out there working for me 24/7. The internet never stops, so my business never stops. When I do simple videos like this, they just keep going and going. Now that to me is leverage. Okay, I'm leveraging my time and my energy by shooting videos like this. Now don't get me wrong, I'll still talk to people on the street. I'm still all about building relationships and building, camaraderie with people. But I definitely take advantage of YouTube and the internet and just the amazing power that holds. Okay, so don't get me wrong, guys. A lot of people still teaching the old school, kind of traditional ways of marketing, where you're doing three-way calls all day long. You're doing, house and home parties. You're doing hotel meetings. You're out just pounding the pavement. And what happens though when you run out of your warm list, so to speak, right? When you've already told all your friends and family, and you've already told everybody at your job, or everybody at your kid's school, or everybody that what do you do next? And unfortunately, that's why the majority of network marketers fail, is because they run out of a list, and then they lose their energy, and then they get depressed about it, and their business suffers as a result. Okay, so if I can show you a way to take advantage of the internet very easily, we don't have to be a tech guru, we don't have to be super computer savvy. It's very simple. I have additional videos and additional training materials that I can just give to you that can help you promote your business on the internet. Why not take advantage of that, guys? I mean, right now we're living in a beautiful time with the internet. You know what I mean? So, the old school traditional ways, they do work for some people. So I'm not here to bash that. If that works for you, or if you're more into that, do that by all means. That's awesome. Go for it. But if you're interested in, leveraging your time and your energy and your money, take advantage of the internet, guys, and I can help you do that. So if you're interested in becoming a brand partner, and you haven't already spoke to somebody about it, okay, if you already have somebody that's presented an opportunity to you, go back to them, lock arms with them, okay? We'll be fine over here, you know what I mean? But if you're just kind of out solo right now and you don't have somebody to lock arms with, and you want to connect with somebody that can help you, definitely join, under us and roll with us, and I will help you. You know what I mean? I'll share with you the videos, I'll share with you the training, we can connect, on the phone or on Facebook or whatever, and I can help you build your business using the internet. Okay, so if that sounds like something you're interested in, definitely go ahead and click that link below. Tell you what, guys, I'm going to have 3 links below this video. Okay, there's going to be a link that's going to go to the blog post review, where there's more details. There's going to be a link to enroll. Okay, so if you want to you're just an action taker, you've heard enough, and you're ready to enroll, click that link. And then I'm going to have a link. It's going to go straight to products, guys. So if you just want to buy a product and are interested in the opportunity, the business opportunity, click that link. Okay, so hopefully you're watching this on my YouTube channel, or even if you're on the blog post watching this, there'll be links to each of those 3 places. So whichever one suits you, go ahead and click that link and take advantage of this opportunity, guys. Okay. I think that's about all I have for you guys. Like I said, I know I'm talking a little fast. I'm throwing a lot at you. But I just wanted to, like I said, not keep you here all day, but give as much value as I can. I'm a true believer that the Automatic Body by Nutrie products and system and opportunity is a great thing. I believe that with all my heart. So hopefully, like I said, you got some massive value from it. And depending on what you want to do next, go ahead and click that link now below the video. And I look forward to working with you. I look forward to helping you out and supplying you with more value. And if there's anything I can do, guys, actually, one more thing I want to say. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions, something maybe I didn't cover here that you would like to know more about, feel free to leave me a comment below this video, or on the blog post, or wherever you might be seeing this. Leave me a comment, drop me a line, and I will definitely get back to you and do my best to help you out, guys. All right, so time to take action, guys. If you're ready to buy some product, click that link below the video. If you want to know a little more details, you want to read the blog post, click that link below the video. If you're interested in making money, tapping into the power of the internet and an amazing product, click the enroll link now, and I'll see you guys on the other side. Until next time, Josh Mason, Nutrie Health, signing out. You guys make it a great day, okay? Take care.